this light, you won't be able to turn it on. It takes too many button presses. What do I mean? And how did I make this button take a quintillion years to turn on using only these? Well, I'll show you. Take a look at all this. You'll think, this dude's kind of crazy. What the heck is all this? So we'll start by showing you right here. This is a binary flip-flop. As you know, use as zeros. And press this. And it flips the first one to a 1. But if the one before it flips back, then it flips itself. So I press the button, now that one's it. Then I press the button again. Now these are both it. So if I press it, now it goes to the third one. Now I have to repeat this entire part. Now when I press it, I have the fourth one. Now I have to repeat number 3, 2, and 1 before I can get to number 5. So you can see, this can take a while. Now I press the button, and finally, we have the one at the end. Now I'm going to have to go through all of this one more time just to finish it. That could take a while. So, basically, I have that set up right here, but that's 76 toggles. Now, if we start going through here, we'll see the first one only takes one input to toggle. Number 1 takes 1 toggle. Number 2 takes 2 toggles. If you look over here, I will disable this. Oh, all right. It takes two of these toggles. Anyways, number 3 takes 4. 4 takes 8. 5 takes 16. 6 takes 32. 7 takes 64, and so on. It doubles every single time. And that number gets very, very big the more you add. We get to 15, it takes 32,000 presses from the beginning already. It's only number 15. To number 20, that's a million. We're only at 20. 25 is 35 million. Number 30, that's a billion presses already. To get all the way down here, it takes a billion presses. Let's keep going. 35, it takes 34 billion presses. 40 takes a trillion presses. 1,099 billion presses, actually. And it's starting to get so big, it takes 2 lines. Now let's go to 50. 50, that takes 112 trillion presses. All the way down there to toggle this one right here. Come over here. Number 60, that's 1.1 quintillion. Look at that. That's a giant number. You come down here to number 76. This is such a big number, it doesn't even fit on the sign. Here's the actual number. That's 7.55 Duovigintillion presses at the very beginning, just to get a signal down here to turn on this light. Now, I decided to do some other math. I wanted to see how long it would take you to do that light, right? So, if you hooked it up to this is a 1-minute timer. Each of these is 10 seconds, so 6 of them, it's 1 minute, right? So, assuming you press a button every 2 seconds, that's not too bad. That's a pretty somewhat accurate estimate. If you press the button every 2 seconds, it would take a quintillion years. I believe it was 1.1 quintillion years. So, I thought this was pretty cool. And now I will turn on this extremely fast loop to show you how cool this looks when it's going pretty fast. Alright. So kind of wave. So, see this? So this is very rapidly turning on and off. Every 2 times it does that, this one turns on and or off. Then every 2 times this one does it, this one does. Then every 2 of that, this. It creates a cool wave-like pattern. So you might be wondering, how is this practical at all? When would I ever want a button that takes 7, what was it, Duovigintillion presses to turn on something? Probably wouldn't. But if you just took a small chunk of the system, like this, you could probably make something pretty cool. Like, say, you have a map where you have an objective-based thing where you have to capture an item and bring it back here. And you want it to be a certain amount that you need. Well, using this would be a pretty simple way to just make it so you only need, say, do this. Now you need 8. So it would start like this, and you would want to have a not block. This. Because the way these work, it's kind of the opposite. So then, if you had an item acceptor, you could have 8 times. So 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, 4 in. Oh yeah, you would need 4 of these for 8, I believe. Gets a little tricky sometimes. Maybe that's just me. Well, anyways, that's one practical use of this. And in that time that I was talking about that, we've only gotten to number 10. You see how fast this is going? And we've only gotten to number 10. We're close to 11, so I'll just check this out. Boom. There's number 11. That would take 1,024 presses of that first one to get. This would take 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 32,000. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a calculator. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. I might submit this as a wild card because I thought those numbers were pretty crazy. I might just walk down this one more time. So, really, leaving that on, I could leave that on for as long as I wanted, and it will never get down here. If I leave it overnight, I'd say it would probably make it to maybe, well, let's see. In these last maybe couple minutes, it's only gotten to about 1,000 presses. Now, let's see. A couple minutes, I'd say maybe at most would make it to about right here. Because the jumps just get bigger and bigger. 15 is only 32,000. Then you get to 20, it's a million already. So who knows how long this will take.